Okay, welcome back in. I'm going to do a couple of reviews for trades. Two trades happened yesterday, one happened this morning. My only thing is if if the trades keep happening, what are they going to have for trade deadline in technically next month, because it is February 1st as we speak. So if the trades keep piling in, especially before the Four Nations Cup happens, then Four Nations face off, whatever you want to call it, then what are they going to save for the trade deadline? I really don't know. So between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Vancouver Canucks, they did make a trade. So going to Pittsburgh is Vincent Desharnais, the defenseman, Danton Heinen, the forward, and Melvin Fernstrom, and a 2025 first-round pick. Heading to Vancouver is defenseman Marcus Pettersson. He's the guy you see on the screen, and forward Drew O'Connor. For the Penguins, I want to say that because they're so many points out of a playoff spot, I think they're 7 points behind, if I'm not mistaken. I think now they're starting to realize that they have no choice but to be sellers, which is a shame because after last two off seasons ago, when they acquired Erik Karlsson in that 3-team trade, I thought, man, they could finally be contenders again. And wouldn't it be great to see Crosby and Malkin and Letang go on another cup run? But they haven't made the playoffs in 2 straight seasons, and it's looking like it possibly could be 3 straight seasons. And then there's speculation about Crosby possibly being traded, but is it likely to happen? I don't know. I mean, I'm not Kyle Dubas, but I'm sure he has a plan, because I don't think he wants to see Crosby at the end of his tenure and at the end of his career missing out on the postseason and have no more chances at a Stanley Cup run. And it's a shame because they have a pretty decent team in Pittsburgh, but for some reason they just aren't clicking on all cylinders. So I don't want to say one of these teams won the trade. It's essentially a D for a D, a forward for a forward, and then one extra forward and a pick. So for Vancouver, they're still technically in a playoff position because I think they're only a point behind Calgary for that last wildcard spot. So I don't really see Vancouver as being sellers at the trade deadline. But for Pittsburgh, like I said, unless they think bringing in these 3 guys can help this season, because obviously the first round pick won't affect anything during the regular season, I don't really know who wins or who loses this trade. Again, it's more like a 1-for-1 +1 in my opinion. All right, that's going to take care of this very brief review. As always, if you're new to this channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit the sub button. I'd be very grateful and very appreciative. Until next time, and as always, take care.